A Toronto woman reached out to us for this one after she was charged nearly $800 for a super short Uber trip. A trip, mind you, she did not order in a town she has never been to. She's now battling with Uber to sort it all out. Simone Somerville has relied on Uber for years.
I used Uber basically every day to get to work. I work really early in the morning, so it was like an essential service for me.
But when she woke up one day earlier this month,
I had a receipt from Uber of a charge of $789. Obviously, this shocked me because I had not gone anywhere this day.
Even more shocking,
the trip was in Curtis, Ontario, which is a city that I have never been to. I'd never heard of it until this point. And when I looked into the receipt details, I saw the drive only moved 0.03 kilometers.
Wow. And there was a hefty tip on there as well.
Yes, there was, of $157.
Somerville immediately contacted Uber.
They asked me for some screenshots and some details, which I sent them over. I then received a response where they were blaming me for this charge, saying that I must have given my password to somebody or a family member had access to my account and that they were not going to look into it further.
She then reached out to her bank, reported what she says was clearly fraud, and they refunded the charge. Uber, she says, was no help at all.
I believe that if my bank didn't dispute the charge, Uber would not have given me my money back.
Somerville believes her account was hacked.
Still don't know how this person got into my account. Uber would never answer the question of what really happened.
But whoever's behind it set up two-factor authentication, locking her out of her own account. Uber did take action, but against Somerville.
So I reached out to Uber again, and that is at that point where they told me that they had restricted my account and my device and that I had violated their terms and conditions and that I was no longer able to use the app. They've banned my device, so changing a phone number or an email wouldn't work in this situation.
Frustrated, she reached out to Speaker's Corner. We contacted Uber asking if they're investigating the case and or the driver involved. We got no response, not even an acknowledgement from their media relations office that a request was received. Uber does recommend riders set up two-factor authentication to combat fraud. Somerville admits she did not do that. Even so, she says she expected better from a service she has relied on for years.
I would say to them that their response was completely unacceptable. It was unprofessional, and if this is how they treat their loyal customers, they don't deserve to have customers at all.
As always, if you have an issue, story, or question you'd like us to look into, reach out by visiting the Speaker's Corner tab on the City News website. Pat Taney, City News.